Look good. Hair looks all right. Hey everyone, my name is Max Aaron James, and this is a review of the project Chrome Bull from Duckworth. Now, Duckworth, for those who do not know, is a South Central artist. He does what I would consider alternative R&B, although maybe that's not what it goes under. Maybe it is just considered R&B, pop. All depends. All varies. There are so many nuances to music that it feels like it transcends into different genres or different subgenres. Anyway, Chrome Bull is 8 tracks. One of them is not even a song. The first track, it's more of just an intro, and it's fine. Honestly, last time I heard, or when I first listened to Duckworth, was the Extra Ugly mixtape, or I'm Ugly. It was one of the two. I followed him after that. I kind of fell off with listening to him after Super Good, but I still followed him as far as, really listening to his music, because apparently he released 2 projects after that. I just don't recall actually taking the time to listen to them. Anyway, we come to Chrome Bull. I was excited to see that he released something else. I listened to it. Every track, as expected, is something I really enjoy. Now, do I feel like the project overall is a bit shorter than I feel it should have been? Yes. Reason being that the way it ends with Power Power, which is a good track by the way, it feels like it's the start of what we're really getting into. It feels like we're finally getting into an album. If this was a 15-track project, that would feel like, okay, now we're in the depths, we're in the weeds, and now we're going to start really getting into it. It's the most upbeat song out of all the rest of them. If it's definitely energetic, gets me hyped, and for it to end so abruptly, I was kind of upset. Now, 8 tracks at one point was considered a full album. Now it's kind of a mix between, it's in the middle in a way. Sometimes I think for the most part it's considered an EP and not a full LP. So, I mean, that's why I'm always hesitant to call it an album, mixtape, EP. I just call them projects. Either way, I had a lot of fun with the project, and I still felt it should have been longer. There are those smaller, shorter projects that I liked, such as Ari Lennox's, Away Message. 5 tracks on that, perfect. Just enough, an appetizer, maybe because I knew she was releasing a full album the following week. I don't know. But then you have someone such as Forrest Claudette, who I did a review of his project as well about a week ago. He gave us only about 6 to 8 tracks, and it felt cohesive. It felt like that's all we needed, especially as an introduction, a first impression. It felt good. Duckworth, although this is not a first impression or his introduction into the masses, this was kind of those projects of that's it. That's where I ended up feeling. There are those projects that end that are short that I'm like, okay, this was a good, and then there are those projects that this feels incomplete. The songs themselves do not feel incomplete. I'm complaining too much. The project is good. The songs are good. They're fun. I enjoyed listening to them. Duckworth gives his all. His performance is good. The instrumentation is good. The sound is great. I like listening to these songs. It's hard for me to really pick a favorite just because I enjoyed Sneaky. I enjoyed 11:30. I enjoyed Ce Soir, Super Saiyan, Power Power. I might be missing a couple. I'm sure. There is one track, which might be one of the ones I'm missing. Beg. That's what it's called. It's called Beg, which features Clay. That felt very much like the early 2010 songs of having a certain sounding singer, sometimes of a certain ethnicity or race, singing the hook, and it just felt like those things that you'd play for a certain movie. I don't know. It was very reminiscent of that time as far as the sound, and that's not in a bad way. It sounded good. It reminded me of that. Overall, this project I'm gonna go back and listen to. I think half of the project is on playlist. I've listened to this a lot. I have some of the songs just playing over and over in my head, especially the hooks. Duckworth delivers again, and I'm happy. And, I'm happy with the project, even if I wanted more. I think you don't always get what you want, and for what I did get, for what we did get, I'm happy with what I got, and even if I want more, I'm just going to continue following Duckworth and ready to listen to more of his music. Plus, he has enough in his back catalog for me to go back to if I really want to listen to him that much. Favorite track will probably be Super Saiyan, followed by Sessoir and 1130. I think the two tracks, Beg and Pray, are probably my least favorites, but they're still good. Really like the ending with Power Power. Again, very energetic, and that's why I kind of got upset. That is why I got upset initially with it, just abruptly ending. I recommend y'all check it out, especially if you like this kind of music, which I would say alternative R&B, maybe pop R&B. Definitely something fun to enjoy, play in the car, play at a house party, or play when you're just chilling with some friends, or just play at home when you're cleaning, doing some chores. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this review. If you listened to the project, what did you think about it? Until next time, y'all take care of each other. Check up on one another. Check up on yourself. And remember, wow, that did not come out well. Potential has no limit.